if a man is listening to this and he's wondering whether his relationship connection is maybe not as good as it is, what are some of the signs that men come to you with, or they tell you that their partners are pointing to them that the connection of the relationship isn't where she is happy at?
Yeah, I think there's some obvious ones. Just compare to when you first met and compare to now. Does she laugh as readily? Is she as playful? Um, is she as kind to you as she used to be? If the criticism has gone up and her irritability has gone up and sexuality has gone down, those are all clear markers that there's a problem. Um, and if she's a raging bitch to you, that's always bad. But also, if she's not raging at all, if she's sort of like, seems like she's just like, yeah, okay, fine. That means she's given up, that's even worse than if she's a raging bitch. Because if she's still calling you out, at least it's a good sign is that she's still in and wants to be with you and wants to call you forth to be the man that you are capable of being. And that's a big problem. Is a lot of, I mean, women, they don't always communicate it in a clean way. Sometimes it's toxic, especially if they're really feeling frustrated over time. Um, but we see it as complaining and them being kind of bitchy. But in some ways, it can be them actually calling you forth and reflecting back to you the impact of your behavior. And I think that's where a lot of guys get tripped up. They're just like, oh, she's just a cranky bitch. And it could be, well, bro, she might be actually reflecting back that there's no emotional connection, that you don't even know her, you don't understand her, you drop her from your attention and do all these things that are actually quite hurtful to her, but you're not seeing it. All you see is that she's upset all the time. So so those are some of the signs that you can use to know that you're in trouble. Sexuality is a great barometer, by the way. But here's the thing: is I in this men's work, we're training our awareness. Man, us men, we've got to. If it's like if there's sex once in a while and it's not blowing up, we think it's fine. But really, you have a little bit of your awareness on her and feel into her. And this is easier said than done. So this is what I train guys over time to do. But you got to feel into her, like what's going on over there, and have some awareness and understanding of her state. Be curious to know more when she says she's upset. Get curious about that. Um, these are all things that men need to do in order to really know their woman. Because you're right. Usually it's the guy that gets knocked off and he didn't see it. Well, it's because he didn't want to see it. Because it's scary. It's scary to know that your woman is upset with you. It's scary to know that she's disappointed in you. And so we want to hide. We want to go, la, 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 you can't see me. Well, we can see you. And she sees the problems, and trying to Jedi mind trick her into not seeing the problems by ignoring them yourself rarely ever works. Um, so anyway, those are kind of that's the collection of all the comments I would have about this common situation that you talk about, where the guy is so surprised. He's like, man, that came out of left field. Happened to me too. That was how it was for me 15, 16 years ago. Yeah, I was like, wow, I thought it was just the strain of having three kids, but it was much deeper than that.
Because there's also the kind of message we get as men as of around like how a relationship deteriorates over time. Like, you know, oh, you're gonna have less sex and your partner's gonna get grumpy all the time. So a lot of men probably see these signs that you're describing here and just like, ah, well, that's what my uncle told me, right? Or my father told me this is just how a relationship goes. And there's
How it is.
like
Yeah.
a just like, okay, yeah, this is how it is. And you know, and there's like a not resignation, but it's more a resignation, but also a just a lack of belief that things can be better or can be different.